Steelers send a direct message, external reinforcements. Only if something unmissable comes along. The Pittsburgh Steelers appear to have made their final move in the market, at least for now. Despite rumors that the team could still seek significant reinforcements at wide receiver or safety, General Manager Omar Khan delivered a clear message. The current roster is sufficient to start the season. During a press conference on July 23, Khan was blunt when asked about possible external talent acquisitions. To be quite honest, we've made a lot of changes this year. I'm very pleased with where we are right now, the GM stated. To say we're actively looking for someone, that's not the case. If an opportunity arises, of course we'll consider it. But right now, I'm pleased with our team. More than words, Khan's confident tone and body language conveyed. He doesn't seem to be hiding his cards, he's simply showing that the team believes in what it's already built for. 2025. This stance throws cold water on the expectations of fans who were still dreaming of the arrival of names like Justin Simmons, safety, or Gabe Davis, wide receiver, both available on the market. While they don't plan to invest in new players, the Steelers hint that the solution may lie within the current roster and in the creativity of the coaching staff. During the same press conference, Khan and head coach Mike Tomlin highlighted the ability of veterans Jalen Ramsey and Darius Slay to play multiple positions in the secondary. Ramsey has real positional flexibility. Khan said he'll line up in different parts of the field and do exciting things. His resume speaks for itself, Tomlin added, assuring that the three main cornerbacks Ramsey, Slay, and Joey Porter Jr. will always be on the field, regardless of the opposing lineup. They're coverage guys, the coach said with a sarcastic smile. Describe them however you want. This approach reinforces the idea that the Steelers intend to compensate for the absence of an additional safety with creative positioning, having their most talented defenders take on different roles including deep down the field. The arrival of Jonnu Smith could cover the absence of another WR on the other side of the ball. The Steelers are also confident that the signing of Jonnu Smith as a tight end can fill the lack of experienced targets in the passing attack. Tomlin was emphatic. When asked whether Smith would be used in a hybrid format, absolutely. Forget the labels. Y, H, Z. He's a dynamic player with the ball in his hands, a real problem for defenses. He led NFL tight ends in yards after catch last year. He's a playmaker, period. Furthermore, Smith is already familiar with the CURRENT coordinator's offensive system, which could accelerate his adaptation and make him even more dangerous within the scheme. With this, the Steelers appear to be doubling down on what they built during the offseason. Omar Khan and Mike Tomlin demonstrate confidence in the players they've already signed, even with noticeable holes in the roster and with experienced names still available on the market. If everything goes well, the plan will seem brilliant. But if the reinforcements don't deliver, the narrative could flip. Khan and Tomlin gambled big and lost. One thing is certain. The pressure to win in 2025 has never been clearer, and the Steelers are fully committed to their plan. Roethlisberger approves of Steelers' bet on Will Howard. You can see he loves the game. The Pittsburgh Steelers had a busy offseason, making bold moves to return to the playoffs in 2025. But one of the more understated picks and one that could pay off in the future was the selection of quarterback Will Howard in this year's NFL Draft, a sixth-round pick. Howard arrives without the spotlight that's shown on other QBs in the 2025 class. However, one of the franchise's greatest legends, Ben Roethlisberger, really liked what he saw. It wasn't just because of what Howard does on the field. He was drafted in the sixth round and he was in tears. You could see the dream come true right there, Big Ben said on the Sports Spectrum podcast. He may never play in the NFL, but at least now he has a chance. And that means a lot. Roethlisberger wasn't just praising Howard's talent, but his genuine passion for football, something he said not all young players demonstrate so clearly. There are other guys who get drafted and immediately want to party, put on a production. With cameras, I'm not saying that's wrong, but there's a difference between celebrating and truly loving the game. Howard shone in Ohio, but fell in the draft. Will Howard is no stranger. In his only season with the Ohio State Buckeyes, he was simply historic. He threw for 4,010 yards and 35 touchdowns, breaking Big Ten records. Still, his name wasn't called until late in the draft, and the Steelers took advantage of it to place a low-budget bet on a player with intriguing potential. Now, the rookie joins a quarterback room led by none other than Aaron Rodgers, accompanied by Mason Rudolph and Skylar Thompson. Howard is expected to spend his first year learning and observing. Roethlisberger sees potential in his heart, not just his arm. For Roethlisberger, Howard's success in the NFL will depend on more than just talent, attitude, and dedication. He doesn't guarantee the young QB will be the future of the franchise, but he believes he has something that can't be coached, a passion for the game. Maybe he'll learn from Rodgers. Maybe he'll absorb as much as he can. Who knows? It could be the start of something special. Steelers fans may not have been thrilled with the pick at the time, but the vote of confidence from Big Ben Simmons, who understands what it's like to lead a franchise for nearly 2 decades, certainly gives Will Howard a bit more credit. In the end, it's like Roethlisberger hinted, it's not always about where you're drafted, but how much you want to be there.